What's going on, anyone watching this video? So I was just going down to clean it inside of my car, and I decided to record this video that I have been waiting to record for a while, and it's finances at age 18. I'm trying to make this for people that are like 18 or like around my age, 18, 19, 20, who are still young, maybe even 17, that are still young and still figuring out what they want to do with their life and aren't going to college. Meaning, so like, I'm not going to college. So my main goal right now is to figure out and focus on what I'm doing after high school. I want to make like a bunch of these videos on YouTube just as like as I'm 18, and maybe when I'm 20, I'm going to be in a completely different place than I am right now. And I think this would be a good way to document the way that I've grown as a person. Honestly, I don't expect it to go anywhere, but I feel like there's like people out there that feel like me that need to find what their fire is, you know? Like what's burning inside of them that's gonna take them from being just like someone in high school to someone that's just like has a hold of their life and knows what they're gonna do financially. I'm just gonna list a few things that I've done already to set myself up for the future, and a few things that I'm still working on, jobs that I have and money that I have, just anything like that. The first thing I did when I turned 18 was I applied for a credit card, and I went and opened a new Chase account just because I know that Chase is probably better, and there's a lot of branches around Brooklyn. But yeah, my name's Sam. I didn't even introduce myself, but my name is Sam, and to whoever watching this, probably mostly people that I know, hopefully everything will be figured out. We're just looking for the positives in life. But yeah, a history of my work and like my finances in general. In February 2019, I worked at Walgreens. I worked there from February to July. I think I made like $4,000 in that whole span, but by the time I quit, I only like had like $600. Like I was like a spender, like I was like 16. Like that was my first job, and I was just like, fuck it, like money's money, you know, you're gonna spend it either way. That wasn't the right mentality. But after that, after I quit, I got a job doing pizza delivery with this place Diamore on Caesars Bay in Brooklyn. Then I was like kind of like unemployed for a little bit, and then I started selling shoes with one of my brother's close friends, and he kind of led me into the way of sneaker reselling. Yeah, so I started reselling sneakers with the money that I had. I first put like $100, $200 into it. I bought a couple sneakers at like a Nike outlet store, started reselling them on eBay just like this guy had taught me, and that didn't really take off. I'm still doing it here and there on the side, just like keeping shoes inside my house, you know, brand new shoes just for resale. After that, my brother opened up a shipping company, like a shipping store, and that got pretty busy. So he had to hire a few employees, and I was one of them. That's where most of my income now comes from. That's what I work as now. Well, in my account, I'll throw a picture up on like the screen or whatever. Right now, I have like 3,100 in my account, just because I put a couple hundred into my IRA account. I put a couple hundred into like Robinhood or whatever. But yeah, you'll see screenshots of everything. So what I did was I had 4,000 initially. Figured I have to open like a retirement account. Everything that I'm figuring out, this retirement plan was always like there in the shade, you know, and it's something that I feel like people should do, just because like people, even if people do say like it's too early at 18 to start your retirement account, but it's never really too early, honestly. So I threw $500 into that. I have it with Vanguard. I'll throw a screenshot up. And then I threw $500 into Robinhood. Right now it's at like 657. I'm in this like Discord group that they're like helping me they're helping me learn about like trading options and stuff. I'm getting all right at that, but honestly, like without guidance, I'd be fucking losing all my money. So I made like 150, 160 there. So basically that's $1,000 invested already into like my future. That's besides starting any companies. That's besides doing anything outside of like the mandatory things, I feel like. But my next steps for my life is I'm in real estate school. So like I'm doing my 75 hours for New York City to become a real estate salesperson, so that I could gain I could have some kind of income, so that I could eventually buy property and, you know, just progress from there. But I don't plan on doing that for the rest of my life. I just plan on doing that so that I could build, so I could save enough money to like buy a property somewhere here, obviously like as a down payment, and move into it, rent it out, do the property managing thing that I feel like some people should do. Yeah, I'm hoping to become a real estate agent. I'm also trying to build a clothing brand called Desire Streetwear. I'm trying to build it with my girl so that we can have something sick to build up, and like we both like clothes. That's something cool that I always wanted to get into for a few years though. So I don't know. Amazon FBA is something I really want to get into, which is why I'm trying to start a clothing brand and become a real estate agent, so that when I'm a little bit older, maybe like 19, 20, most likely 20, because real estate, you kind of have to like learn the ins and outs first before you actually start selling homes, and sell on Amazon, just so that it could just be another source of income for me, and it could be something that I think is really cool. Like I feel like e-commerce is literally just gonna take over. I just think it's a really good opportunity to grow, and I know you need a bunch of capital for that, so that's why I'm trying to do what I'm doing and hopefully succeed. I did not choose to go to college just because I feel like doing something business related or real estate, I feel like that would help me a lot more in life than college would. I feel like I'd be lost after, or I'd end up dropping out because I don't like school. So I figured real estate is something that I could like really learn from, and it'd be something that's so beneficial to someone's knowledge that it could help them with the rest of their life, even if they're not doing it. It's just something great, something good to learn. Also, a couple books that I'm reading right now is Rich Dad Poor Dad. I actually just finished that one. I'm like near the middle of How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's a very good book on like the positivity of like not criticizing people, because you never know their full situation. It's a lot deeper than that, because I know like people just try not to criticize people just because they don't know them. But that book is definitely like a help towards a positive attitude on other people. I'm also trying to read Think and Grow Rich. That one's not as interesting. I think it's an older book, that's why. So it's definitely not as interesting as anything else that I'm reading. But books are definitely something that's worth getting into. But yeah, I'm gonna throw videos up of whatever I was talking about in this video, and I really hope you guys could stick with me through my journey and see how we can make our money grow and how we could make our knowledge grow. So I'm just gonna be posting everything on YouTube, not really specifically a schedule, but like if I'm doing clothing here, I'm gonna post a clothing video or anything else like that. Yeah, these kids is wild, bro. He's fucking that transmission up. He just died, bro. He just died. But yeah, positive outlooks only. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time I make a video.